Alrighty, time for another edition of Science Sunday. Of course, you're here at the Connecticut Science Center in Science Alley with Aoife Ryle. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so we're having some fun with the centrifuge today.
Yes.
All right.
So I figured, we've done this in the past. We've demystified some science tools that, seem really kind of sleek and expensive. And the centrifuge is one of those.
Okay.
But it's actually really simple. So all it does is it kind of speeds up the process of gravity, is the way that I like to think about it.
Okay.
So we can demonstrate with one over here.
All right.
This is actually one that we made here at the Science Center. You have little tubes with some limestone and water in them.
All right. So they're kind of mix them all up.
Yeah. Then you stick them into the centrifuge on opposite ends, so it's nice and balanced.
All right.
And then we're gonna spin them. So you can close that. Yeah.
All right.
And so as it's spinning like that, again, we're almost like making gravity happen faster. So everything that's heavier, that's denser, is gonna fall out to the sides, and everything lighter is gonna stay in towards the center.
All right. So. Has it gone long enough?
We can take a look.
All right.
And ideally that limestone is heavier, so we should be able to see a pellet of it along the side there. You see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, it's like you can see it all along.
So we use this tool in science to split things apart.
Yes.
Exactly like you just
saw.
saw.
This like in the movies or crime dramas where they're in the lab doing that, but we simply did it quite briefly here, but you're going to do it even more simply.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. So again, we can do it, like you said, even more simply. This is just a wheel on some spokes, right? And same as this, we're just going to use the spinning force to help move everything that's more dense out to the sides. Right. Everything less dense is going to stay closer. So
what do you want me to do?
I'm going to have you spin this for me because I imagine you're stronger than me. I think we've proven that time and time again. So I have these tubes with all this like kind of gross stuff floating around in them.
All right.
And we're going to try to separate it out. So let's hook these in. And again, this is just a wheel. I'm going to hold this, and you want to spin the wheel for me?
All right.
Thank you.
There we go.
Here we go. So again, we're using this spinning force to move everything denser out to the side to separate it out. All right, you want to see how we did?
Yeah.
So we're going to slow it down. We don't want to jostle it too much because if we do that, we'll just mix everything again.
Oh, look at this.
And we should be able to see most of that stuff has split out to the bottom. Yeah, and then that lighter stuff is up at the top.
Okay.
So this is how this tool works. Obviously in a lab, they are much more stable, they can go much faster, but this is the basic principle.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You can do it with just a wheel.
Yeah,
awesome.
Absolutely.
And it's important too to keep things balanced so they're on opposite sides.
Yes, yeah, that way your wheel doesn't start to wobble, which,
balance is good.
Yeah, that's a good motto for 2021.
Balance is good. All right, so speaking of the Science Center in the new year, you guys have some neat things happening, something specific to next weekend.
Yes, so next weekend, everybody pays kids' price for admission, so
it's MLK Junior weekend.
Yes.
So you're typically, it's a museum thing, right? You're closed on Mondays, but not next Monday. So Saturday, Sunday, and MLK Junior Monday, you're open 10 to 4.
Yes, and everyone pays kids' price regardless of your age.
That's awesome, which is about $5 savings over the price of an adult ticket.
Yeah.
All right. Aoife, thank you so much. And of course, we hope to see you for another edition of Science Sunday next weekend.